final episode of the last year, man. Final episode of the last year. Guys, as you walk in, please make sure you hit that like button. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit that notification bell on the right hand side. Remember, we do go live each and every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern time, like always. Thank you for tuning in to Cal Culture Radio. Jordan Hakeem, what's going on? What's cracking like it? Last episode of the year. What's happening?
Woo, tears of joy. Tears of joy.
Yeah, man, it's been a wonderful 2023, man.
It has.
Rocking and rolling this year, yo. It's been this. Hey, man, 2023 has been fun, man. I really appreciate what we did here, man, on 2023. How about you, Ronnie? How you feel, man?
No, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling okay, man. It is last episode of the year. We got more things coming in 2024, but I'm not gonna say it was an incredible year. Some ups and downs, but at the end of the day, we still end the year with a blast. We accomplished our goal. We got that 1K subscribers, so that was really really dope. We dropped a lot of content, a lot of videos. So I think we put in a lot of hard work, and people can see it. People can see it, and I would like to really appreciate the audience. The people that actually follow us, the people that promote us as well. I really do want to greatly appreciate it. Shout out to Night, shout out to the Black House, shout out to people on Facebook, Instagram, like even Twitter, Twitch, like all those people that follow us from there. It's been an amazing year, man. Like really a dream come true because a lot of people that try and start off as content creators, they don't have that type of support, and for us to have that type of support, they really do greatly appreciate it. Shout out to Jess J because he also promote us on her channel as well. So it's been a really, 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 really incredible year. Really incredible year. But like always, Jordan, you go ahead, do your thing, do your thing.
What's going on, people? What's going on? Glad y'all here on the last year of our episode. We really appreciate you guys as always. As you guys know, we got some good entertaining topics for you guys, as we always do, because that's what we love to do at Chaos Culture Radio. We like to entertain, give you guys facts and whatever, just have a conversation. We cool with that. So let's begin. So our first topic, this has been trending around, and there has been some disturbing videos of an Amazon worker, and she was attacked by white women in a luxury Texas building while dropping off the package. I'm gonna read little details of the article, then we're gonna play a clip of it. So there was a video of a black Amazon delivery driver in Texas being savagely, assaulted by two white women inside a luxury building. One who accused her of being a thief as she tried to drop off her package. Jemiah Miller, who is 25, was out on delivery at the apartment complex near Houston, and this is having December 16th. And she was buzzed into the complex on the residence. However, once she was in the building, some residents who let her in to deliver the package told her she was not supposed to be there. Another woman showed up, and the two unidentified women allegedly assaulted the Amazon worker. See. And that's what I got from the article. So we're gonna show you guys a clip, get a little more details. We're gonna show you after that. We're gonna chop it up. Go ahead, Akeem.
Driver dropping off a package says she was yelled at, assaulted, and accused of being a thief. Here's the recording of the video she took of the incident. Happened earlier this month at a luxury apartment complex in River Oaks. Maria Aguilera is outside the apartment building tonight with more on what the driver told her about this encounter. Maria.
Houston police tell me this incident is under investigation. Tonight, I spoke with the young woman who says she was assaulted at this building behind me while simply trying to do a delivery, and that she still doesn't understand why things escalated.
We've had thieves here, and you're a thief?
During what was supposed to be a typical delivery,
it was the scariest thing because I didn't know how it was going to end.
Jemiah Miller is an Amazon delivery partner who says she was attacked.
Excuse me, please don't touch me.
She was hitting me with her phone, making all sorts of claims, and she was also literally preventing me from going anywhere.
It happened at this building in River.
New tonight, a delivery driver dropping off a package says she was yelled.
don't care. You don't give a shit. No wonder you got the job you got.
Yeah.
We've had thieves here, and you're a thief?
Excuse me, don't touch me.
No.
Don't touch me. Excuse me.
Let me.
Excuse me. Please don't touch me.
Don't
Literally
touch
touching
me. If you
Literally touching me. Okay, yeah, do that, please, because she's harassing me. Thank you. Please call security. Thank you. Please call security.
You don't.
Excuse me.
You don't. You're.
Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, ma'am.
You're.
Excuse me.
She's attacking me.
Please call
She's
security.
attacking me. She's attacking me.
Please call security. Excuse me, ma'am.
Stop here.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Stop.
I know you don't care. You don't give a shit. No wonder you got the job you got.
Yeah.
We've had.
Yeah, man, I don't know what's going on. Apparently, I know that woman saw she had her Amazon uniform on. She probably had an Amazon hat on. Probably got a name tag too. And she's saying like we had the white lady was saying, we have all type of theory in there, which I clearly don't understand. I mean, actually, it can happen. She might be lying, but yeah, this has been viral. This is, as you can see, people say this is an old headed Karen, as people would like to say. But we're gonna get it in. We're gonna chop it up, man. So we'll pass to you guys. Ronnie, what do you think about this take about this older white lady harassing an Amazon worker?
I'm glad for that Amazon worker to have a body cam because now you can actually see the interaction between her and the lady. I think the lady, if I'm not mistaken, I think the lady mentioned it that they've been having a lot of crime. They say they've been having packaging stolen within the area. I'm not sure that's probably why she was acting like that. But to me, to put your hands on somebody, I don't. These people gotta understand. You gotta stop putting your hands on people, man. But especially with someone that's actually doing their job, and like you said, they have the name tag, the badge, and everything. Because now with Amazon, well, when it comes to delivering packaging, especially here, when I see people delivering packaging for Amazon, they always have their uniform on because I think they know because of the situation that's been happening. People coming acting like they're Amazon workers, robbing people's house, stealing packages, and other things like that. So for that lady, I don't know how she probably have her packaging got stolen before, or they probably because I don't know. Was that in California? I think it was in California. If I'm not
Houston,
mistaken. Oh, it was in
Texas.
Houston.
Yep.
So yeah, so it's probably a high level of theft going on within that Houston area where when it comes to Amazon packaging. So that's probably why she was acting that way. And none of that is probably certain things people see on the media, but when people do pranks and other things like that. So that was I could kind of have empathy for the lady a little bit. But at the same time, don't put your hands on people, especially when they're doing the job. That's my take for now. As I hear you guys other take, go ahead.
So personally, for me, this I don't think people understand what racial profiling is, and to get this now, mind you, I do sympathize with that, but to automatically think that somebody who's in there who's delivering a package is stealing, which is just the dumbest thing in my mind to even think about that. The problem is people have reservations about people. And we're in an issue where people are taking those reservations out on their own because they know they can do it and there are going to be no repercussions behind it. She was able to do that, stop somebody from doing that because the lady was by herself. You feel me? And and it happened like that. This has happened to many people, and we have to learn from this situation. Me personally, when I go into a situation and I know things are looking kind of sketchy, I just don't go. I just say, hey, I can't drop the package. Because you got to protect yourself, because that could have went any kind of way. You feel me? Once you notice something was looking fishy and people were looking around, you got to call dispatch, hey, something over there. You know what I mean? You got to prevent yourself from getting in them type of situations, because ain't nothing you really can do. People are going to be prejudiced. They're going to be bigoted. We live in this country. This is what life is built on: prejudice and racism. And you know what I mean? It's just how to know how to maneuver yourself in it.
Man, she was just being a white old Karen. She was. First of all, with Amazon, if like I said, if there's a case that your package is being stolen, you got security there. You could usually there's security cameras in an apartment complex. I'm assuming there is if you live in a luxury apartment, and if stuff that gets stolen, especially from looking at the camera from the hotel, and also with Amazon, because usually when Amazon delivers something, they'll take a picture, and then it will show onto your account and everything, see if you deliver or not. And if it wasn't delivered, there's two things you could do. You go to the security guard, you can go talk to him, see, check the camera, see who stole it and everything. You know, if it's an item maybe costs $1,000, maybe file a police report, something like that. Or if you didn't, if you say it was delivered for you, or it could have been delivered to a different door or anything like that, you could easily get refunded from Amazon. Easily get refunded from Amazon.
Yeah.
It's very simple. All you gotta do is say, hey, or if your products has been damaged or something out there was stolen. And the thing is, what Amazon can do is they can check with whoever's delivering and everything, and ask them and see if they delivered to the right apartment or not, or it was delivered and then you may have some type of proof that it was stolen and everything. You can automatically get it delivered. Get a refund from Amazon. So what the lady she's trying to do, I know that lady know that, but she saw somebody that was black, a black woman having a lot of packages, she was carrying in a luxury apartment, and so I say, you say you're still there's been something still in everything. I'm gonna report you and put you on camera and everything. Man, that lady is to me is dumb as hell. I really think so. For her to really doing that, to me she's being a white old Karen. She's a little bit to do it too much. Lady, your stuff gets stolen, especially from Amazon, you can get easily refunded. Or if it's something that's a higher value or something like that, check security and maybe file for a police report or something like that. Because what you're doing, ma'am, is way too far. You need to do it to any worker like that, not just an Amazon worker, UPS worker, a FedEx worker, DHL worker, a mail woman or mailman like that. These people who do their jobs and take their jobs so they deliver and everything. Especially for us as black women and black men, to try to have a steady job, do what they do, do their job well, go home and chill and everything. But yeah, with that white lady there, yeah, she just went too far for it, yo. She just to me being an old Karen.
I don't think she's being a too old Karen because I'm going by the situation that's happening within that. That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at what's going on within that area. If the area have a lot higher level of theft going on within that apartment, let's say if she was living in that complex, I don't know where they're staying at because some people live in a gated community, a gated house, but they seem like she's living in an apartment complex. You're gonna have issues where there is people gonna act like they're somebody they're not. It happens all the time, especially now today when you can actually go on Amazon and buy an Amazon outfit. And I'm just being honest, because you see people that doing OnlyFans dressing up as workers and they doing like sexual things. So that would say I'm not gonna say it's the same on Karen. I think she's just being protective of what pretty much her environment. And I'm not gonna lie, I probably would do the same thing if I see somebody that I don't really see, because sometimes there be some Amazon workers that come and deliver the package. It be the same on people. There's probably somebody she never seen before. So she being curious. And to me, there's nothing wrong being curious or even profiling, because you are like, hey, I never seen this person before. Let me make sure this person's not going around stealing other people's packages or even my packages. Because to me, I'm coming from that angle, but I'm not gonna say it's a racial profile. Was the person black? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, she was black, a dreadhead.
Yeah, we just interviewed. She was just on the video.
Okay. No,
that was her.
Picture of her. They only show a white lady. They didn't show the lady. So the girl was black. So
no. The interview, not the camera, but the interview before, like the black chick was talking. That was her.
Okay. That was her. I was talking.
Yeah, that was her.
Yeah.
I don't know what something. I thought she was a resident of the area. So I'm not gonna say it's too much. I'm not gonna lie, because I promise you, if I was living in a gated community and I know it's not someone I normally used to see, I would probably do the same thing. But I won't put my hands on them. I would just call security and say, hey, verify that, make sure that's an Amazon worker. That's the whole point of the front desk. Go ahead.
So I lived in a residential area, and I have been accosted before. You know what I mean? Many, many times. And so I can understand the sentiments of it. Sometimes there's a certain culture, just like cul-de-sacs. You talk about co-op houses, like, you know what I mean? These are the things that most people have to get away from certain types of people. They allow certain in and sitting in. You know what I mean? I've even had situations where I've gotten fired from a job delivering something, and they accused me of something that I wasn't even doing. I have a big, unique perspective about what that girl went through, and I understand that. And this is why you have to understand the situations you're getting in and going to a certain place. That's why being self-aware and assessing the situation is good. You can't be laissez-faire out here. That's how you die. That's how you die. You know what I mean? And then I think that as soon as that lady started pushing like that, like, I would have got up out of, listen, I would have called the police. I need help. I need help. I'm being attacked here. I'm an Amazon driver. And I would have ran downstairs and waited. And if I seen she coming, I would have went across the street. You know what I mean? This how you got to play. You know they ain't going to go to jail, but you got to know your safeties. And then when they see the badge and everything, they say, oh, you really hear about business. You feel what I'm trying to say? And that's what that is. Shout out to Natasha Ventures. Shout out to Liberated Soul. Vibe with the Heavy Podcast and the beautiful Bobby Bryant. Go ahead, brothers.
Yeah, and then I would say if I was working, I'll call my supervisor and say, hey, yo, I don't like. Hey, I'm gonna keep experiencing stuff like this, yo. You know, usually with stuff like that, you know, Amazon, a big company like Amazon or any other company, you know, they'll put you into a what you call it. They'll usually take you to HR, make sure you know you're mentally okay and everything, or you know, or you can file an incident report if you got any bruises or anything. Which the lady, she didn't do anything like that, but you know, there's different steps you can take. In a company that if you was in that situation like that, you can say, hey, it might affect you mentally, you know, not necessarily physically, but if it affects you mentally and everything and stuff like that, you can get like not a day off of work, maybe a leave or something like that, you know, if you was in situations like that. Like I said, I live in a luxury apartment and anything. I mean, I have packages because my wife, she gets packages every single day. She go for Amazon every day. Me, I get packages, you know, every often and everything. Sometimes they might the Amazon workers. They're usually the same, or on the weekends it might be different. And usually, you know, they're pretty good at their job, but there's sometimes there might be mishaps. Packaging might be delivered to a different door or different floors like that, and stuff happens all the time. And usually, stuff like that, if stuff has been stolen, you know, I'll just go talk to the Amazon person or whoever's delivering my package, UPS, call them or make a report, something like that, and also let security know, hey, you know, if you look at the camera, I'm not used to seeing this person in a door like that. Make sure he goes, because usually we go to a apartment complex like that, like a luxury, and you go to the security desk. Usually they have a sign-in sheet. Usually have a sign-in sheet for UPS workers, Amazon workers, and everything to sign in and sign on. That's it. But I don't. But like I said, I don't know if the apartment complex has something like that. But stuff like that for residents who lives in luxury apartments, just be aware. If something is stolen, just make sure you go to the security guard or make sure you try to report it for Amazon somebody, because I mean stuff like that. You know, I'll just report stuff like that. I don't need to stop somebody. You know, if it's a subject packages, if I can get refunded.
Hey, yo, Joe, no homo. Y'all noticed these guys, they had a fresh cut on the last episode.
Hey,
that's right, man. Shout out to you for that. That's
hey,
true.
thank you, Joe. Don't hurt him. Hey,
Them
Joe, I'm
boys
trying
looking
to get
clean out here.
married. Joe, I'm trying to get married. I had to get the homeless look off. I'm trying to get married. Listen, I'm trying to
Hakeem
get
looking iced. Yeah, I saw Hakeem haircuts. Hakeem was like iced
Yeah,
up.
clean,
I'm trying to
right?
get married like Jordan. I want what Jordan got. I'm jealous. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you. I want what my brother got. I'm trying to get married. I'm trying to jump the broom this year. Hallelujah. I'm trying to jump the broom. Hallelujah.
Shout out to Red Lipstick Vibes. We see you,
Yeah,
sweetie.
Ray, let's divide.
Hey,
Shout out to you too,
relative.
man. Thank you for a lot of feature on your show, man. I really do greatly appreciate that. Because this is the last year, this is the last episode until we hit the new year. So, but I don't think, to me, I tell you, I don't think what she did was wrong. I said I don't like the fact she put her hands on people. I think she should have did it a different way, like she said, call the security guards and hey, this person, I don't know, something's off about this person. Can you just double verify just you and the security guard? But I know people are like that's profiling, but still at the same time, like I said, we living in different age, we living in a different generation where people are going around stealing people's stuff. So that's why I say I kind of get her point of view, but at the same time, I don't want to keep people continue to play the race card because at the same time, black folks would do the same thing too. So that's what I'm saying. You can't really say it's a white thing when black people do the exact same thing. Because I guarantee you right now, if you go to South Beach, man, shout out to Nightish, man. Nightish, you be putting in work. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate your hard work, man. You my inspiration. Real talk. But go ahead, Akeem.
You want to know something? I guess that I look at this. I look at this from a perspective. I've been blessed to travel and to see different things, and to know that the perception of race, bigotry, and prejudice, and pure out racism is all different. You know, what I mean, I've been to places where I've been treated great by white folks. I've been to places where white folks are treating me thing, and I'm wondering, like, this could have been an isolated incident too. We also got to do a perception as this too. If to try to have an open mind about things, if that lady attacked that lady, and I'm wondering if she looked at the black skin and was that just black people who broke into that place, or that she harbored ill will feelings towards black people 100%. That's what it is. But the fact that she physically touched her took her to a whole nother level. You know what I mean? And I think that we have to be self-aware of what's going on as far as just in general in society, and what's your position you play in here, and how to properly handle these situations. We know that white lady ain't. Neither say yes, it was the skin. We know that that white lady ain't practiced conflict resolution. The only thing I try to teach my nephews and nieces and stuff: don't be right. Be right to go home. It's about going home. Then we can file a lawsuit later and do all the gangster stuff later. You know what I mean? Same thing when I tell people, when you go to the police, make sure you follow orders, because you won't come home tonight. That's the most important thing. Some people ain't home right now because they want it to be right.
No, Nightish, I say shout out to you. I say you put in work. You my inspiration, man. You my inspiration of hard work because you be putting in that work. Go ahead, Jordan.
Yeah, this situations like that, when especially when you working, this be cautious and everything because, like I said, you working like that. I'm glad that the black chick, she put the hands on her, because if she would put some hands on her, she would definitely probably get fired, or
Yep.
probably would lost her job for sure,
Yep.
and
Yep.
probably shoot, they probably got arrested for assaulting a older lady and everything. Probably, yeah. It just would have been a lot. So, Amazon workers, she did what she supposed to do. Recorded, and like I said, got trending, got viral and everything. And hopefully they can put the old white lady in jail, or give her some citation, whatever. But likely they're not going to do it. They're going to just let it slide.
No, because remember, like I said, she not really because you coming from because I would say law enforcement gonna probably come from the angle I'm coming from. She's pretty much protecting her people in that complex within that whatever square foot, whatever area she's in. Cause you don't even know she might stay in the penthouse suite, and I've been to the penthouse suite. In the penthouse suite, they just don't let anybody up there. You know what I'm saying? And anything that look weird, they're gonna notify the downstairs immediately. Even if you're an Amazon worker, for you to be an Amazon worker, I think someone has to go up there with you. So, that would say I don't even know. That would say I don't know how it is in Houston, how they handle things, and they're complex. But in Miami, normally If you go to an expensive building, they going with there with you. Nobody just going up there by themselves, and
Rona,
that's a
you are
fact though. Go
you
ahead,
are
Hakim.
100% right. You either leave the package at the desk and the front desk person go up there, or if you got to take it up there, they got to accompany with you, especially in the penthouses and the private elevators. And Biscayne, Brickell, Weston, the Redlands, or you know what I mean, even places in Miramar or Miramar Estates or the Moors. You know what I mean? So there's some of these places have protocols to stop these type of things. But um I do think that Amazon should have some type of mechanism in place to punish people who are attacking people when the investigations are done and see that hey, their driver have not done nothing. A lot of these people are essential workers. These people feed their families with this. Let's be real about it. I don't care what nobody say. Amazon is feeding people and keeping the lights on. These people do this for a reason. God knows if she couldn't even find a job there, Amazon gave her a job and she's working it and doing her job vividly, and she was attacked. So I do think there need to be mechanisms to try to prohibit these type of behavior.
Great point.
Yeah, I agree on that, Hakeem. I see what you're saying on that part.
But that's it. Moving along to the other topic. Go ahead, cause you know it's
Uh,
freestyle topic Friday.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. We still got a lot to talk for you guys, and this right here has been trending. So, like I say, guys, 2023 is not over yet. It's only got a we only got a couple more days till we hit the next
Mm-hmm.
new year and every day. But apparently, since we're still in 2023, there's somebody else who got been sued for some assault charges, and this goes by the name of Michael Jackson's brother of the Jackson Five, Jermaine Jackson. He was hit with a sexual assault lawsuit for alleged 1988 incident, which that's like 30, 35, 36 years ago. So I'm gonna read a report. So so the reports the lady that is suing Jermaine Jackson is her name is Rita Barrett and suing Jermaine Jackson. He received a lawsuit for the assault and battery, according to Rolling Stone report. The suit on Wednesday from Rita Barrett. Oh shoot, my bad. Go back. There we go. Who claims he assaulted her in her home in 1998 when he was around 34. According to this motion, Barrett connected with the artist when she was a music contractor through Berry Gordy, her husband's friend who founded Motown Records and signed to Jackson 5 in 1968. In addition, they alleged that he arrived at the Bears' home and through actions of force and violence led her to fear for her life. Furthermore, Jermaine Jackson owes various companies that the plaintiff named in this lawsuit, including Jermaine Jackson Music Productions and Work Records, suffered severe emotional and physical and psychological injuries, including humiliation, shame, guilt, economic loss, um, permanent emotional distress, and the suit reportedly reads, as for the cause of arrest motions, the incident reason is sexual assault, sexual battery, and neglect. And she seeks unspecific damages as compensation. It should be noted that this was as to the 69-year-old. And mind you, guys, usually we see stuff like this. This would be filed in New York City, but this wasn't filed in the state of California. I believe here in Los Angeles. So this is like I said. Now it didn't happen here. So like I said, it didn't get filed in New York. It got filed in here in the state of California. So we're gonna play a clip for you guys. And after that, I know Natasha said economic loss. That's, no, since 1988, 1988, Natasha. So go ahead and hit the clip. Hit the clip. I'm sorry.
She said, I didn't listen. I didn't even catch that. I just caught that. That shit crazy, boy.
I know. Go ahead and play the hockey.
You say, let me read the joke. Joe don't heard it said, we can all agree that what we done in the dark will all come in the light. But do you feel there should be a statute of limitation with these charges? We're gonna touch on that.
Yeah, play the video. We're gonna touch it.
The 69-year-old music icon is now at the center of serious accusations with a lawsuit filed by Rita Butler Barrett alleging sexual abuse, assault battery, negligence, and rape. The papers obtained shed light on a disturbing incident that Barrett claims occurred in or around the spring of 1988. The lawsuit filed in Los Angeles County Superior Court not only targets Jermaine Jackson but also lists Jermaine L. Jackson Music Productions Inc. and Work Records Inc. as co-defendants. As the legal proceedings unfold, the gravity of the allegations reverberates through the corridors of fame and raises questions about accountability in the entertainment industry. Barrett, who had professional and personal connections with Jackson over several years, asserts that the incident took place at her home when Jackson, unannounced, forced his way inside. The court documents describe a harrowing account of sexual assault involving force and violence, with Jackson leaving only when he was, in Barrett's words, satiated. The timeline of events becomes murkier as Barrett claims to have reported the assault to Berry Gordy, with whom her husband worked closely. Gordy, she alleges, not only failed to address the issue but actively withheld and concealed the acts. This deliberate suppression, according to Barrett, allowed Gordy, Jackson, and others in their business network to profit from Jackson's work for years to come. As the public grapples with these disturbing revelations, there has been no immediate response from Jermaine Jackson or its representatives regarding the allegations. The unfolding legal battle not only puts a spotlight on a dark chapter from the past, but also prompts reflection on the broader issue of accountability and transparency within the entertainment industry. Well, this seems certainly a developing story, and we'll be right there reporting it. Until we meet next, please take a moment to hit the subscribe button because it.
So there you have it. Nearly almost 70-year-old Jermaine Jackson, he's got filed. So, like I said, 2023 ain't over with. So we still seeing this more assault charges, to predominantly our black men and everything. And hey, man, we might see some more before the end for the new before 2024, yo. But yeah, now we had Diddy, we had Marcellus Wiley, we had Jimmy Fox, we had Vin Diesel, and now it's Jermaine Jackson at this time. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So I'm gonna pass it with you guys. Ronnie, what's your take on these assault charges against Jermaine Jackson?
Now, Jordan, you're right. Especially with the situation with Harvey Weinstein, they say by next year, I think in January, they're gonna release a lot of information on who was actually at Harvey Weinstein's party. So that's gonna be actually a sketchy situation there. But this is my thing this is why I got so upset at P Diddy. I know people might not like it. He should have never settled. He should have never settled because you know why? Because now he giving a lot of these women opportunity to go out here to do a lot of false allegations and try to get away with big money. P Diddy did something that he don't really understand what he did. Because women, like, look at what situation I saw you guys talking about a situation with Kevin Hart. Good take on that. But that's a prime example. People gonna start coming out of nowhere and say, hey, this person's doing this person doing that, this person doing this person doing that. Mind you, 1988, I was just 1 years old. That's what I'm saying. Like, why wait so long?
I wasn't even born yet.
See the thing is what happened with Bill Cosby. As you notice, Bill Cosby didn't settle. He went to jail. P. Diddy was the only one that settled, and that's what's gonna happen. Hakeem and Jordan, mark my words. Next year is gonna be an explosion of all cases coming out from Trump, Joe Biden, everybody, because that situation when P. Diddy settled that amount, and women know right now we can get this type of money from anybody. Oh, forget about it, bro. Forget about it. Now, if you ask me, did Jermaine do it? I'm being honest. I don't know because it's 1988. Now, don't get me wrong. Around that time, they call it the hip and the hop because it's a different type of era where the drugs from all different types and they having fun. So most of these girls was underage. Most of these girls was assaulted. Don't get me wrong, but in this case, it's like, bro. Like I be scratching my head, so I'm being honest. I'm in the middle with this one because I know what the type of stuff that goes down in Motown back in the days. So you just never know. And the only one that's been around since Motown was Smokey Robinson. He's the only one that can clear everything up because he was literally there through it all. So I don't know, man. Go ahead, King.
So funny enough, you mentioned this, and as he was reading this, I know a little bit about Jackson because I was a big Jackson fan. Jermaine married Barry Gordy's daughter. They got 3 kids together. We all know this, Hazel Gordy. So now the differences between this is something a girl told me one time. There's no expiration date on pain. If you've been hurt 20 years down the line, you still gonna be hurt. Unless if you've been violated, that violated never goes away. Ain't no expiration date. So this is why we try to be very sensitive about these type of topics, because this has to deal with women, and sometimes as us as being men, 9 out of 10 times they say we are the perpetrators. So a woman will feel some kind of way if we don't articulate ourselves in a good way about this. Now I'm trying to say this politely. Differences between Puffy in this situation, I read the case document. There was documented cases of multiple, and people have validated these things of what Puffy has done. That's why he settled. But you are right. There was two, and listen, Joe Don't Hurt It said the reason why there was major evidence on him and Diddy in the past suit in the back. Now let's go with Jermaine. Jermaine too sweet to be doing that. Now, mind you, this is my opinion. And I would think this.
What do you mean by sweet, Jim? What do you mean by sweet?
Man, the man pie as hell. Not sweet like that, but he's like, when you see the movie, he said, Michael, I want my own thing. You feel me?
Yeah, very chill.
Yeah, he's very chill.
Come on.
And I would think Barry Gordy, whose reputation he's very big on his reputation. He allowed this man to marry his daughter. Jermaine was still with Motown after the Jackson 5 had left. Jermaine ain't go. He stayed.
Yeah, yeah, him and Michael stayed. Yeah.
No. Michael, he. You see, I'm not too familiar, but he stayed.
No,
Married.
yeah.
Michael was solo. He still was.
No, oh no. This is when Motown, when the Jackson 5, they were trying to leave Motown to go to, what was it, ABC record, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody was cool except for Jermaine, because he was dating Hazel, and he was good with the father and anything. So he was like, you know what, you guys can go. I'm gonna do my own thing. I'm gonna do my solo. Y'all gonna still be the Jackson 5, but I'm gonna do my solo thing.
Yeah, he had 3 kids with her. So now I would think if the boss's son-in-law was a rapist, would he allow that? Because there's been other stuff that happened in Motown that Barry Gordy has excommunicated some of them artists. You feel me? So this is what I'm wanting. But now you're guilty until proven innocent. You know what I mean? So we got to see when the evidence come out. If she got photos, pictures, you know what I mean, stuff like that. And we're trying not to be insensitive about this, but we need receipts now, because too many people are getting accused, and Johnny Depp really opened up a door to say, "Hey, I didn't do that," and he proved it. Go ahead.
Yes, yeah. I don't know. It's just I'm kind of running. I'm in the middle of this because I just can't see Jermaine Jackson like that. I mean, could he did it? Sure, he did. We just got to look at the evidence and everything, or look at the document report, what he did back in 1988. Because this, and like I said, I know, like I said, Hakeem just said, you got pain can last forever. You know what I'm saying? And I know, in this time we're in Me Too movement as well. So, with this coming out, and I agree with Ronnie with Didi not settling. This makes a stronger case for the Me Too movement to really jump out and keep jumping out as we see right now, because after Diddy, it's been a triple effect and everything. I just want to say this, man. Rest in peace to the greats, Michael Jackson, Prince, Rick James, because I think they will still be alive today.
Yep.
In this era, oh my God, they would have been attacked. They would have been civil cases he is probably like great entertainers and everything because, like I say, they'll go all the way to Jermaine Jackson, all the way to you be Bill Cosby at 88 years old and continue to get suits against them, and it's crazy to see, but I just want to tell a lot of my men, especially the black man, learn this lesson of all these, our entertainers from in their 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s. You really gotta watch yourself how you move in these streets. You definitely, especially our entertainers, you really gotta watch yourself move in these streets because, like I said, cancel culture and the Me Too movement it's at the very high, the tippy top right now. It's at this patch right now, and you just gotta watch yourself. You can't move like you moved to 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago. Women out here, they're not playing. If they felt something that happened a year ago, to all the way to 10 years ago, to 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 40 years ago, 50 years ago. Shoot, if Ellie Presley was alive and everything, shoot, he oh my God, if Ellie Presley was alive, oh, y'all women, y'all women he was messing around. Oh, please, Ellie Presley would have got the business at this time today. So, man, you really gotta really watch yourself. You like I said, and because these entertainers, like Chris Brown, with the stuff that he went to, Trey Songz, it's just a lot of these entertainers, yo. A lot of these men entertainers, they all these women, they're not playing around. They feel like they have the voice. They're gonna speak on it, and either you can go to jail or pay for my pain. One of those two. You're gonna do something like that too. So, please just watch yourself because uh, it's not over with. I'm hoping it'll be over with by 2023, but of course, with Ronnie said, sure, we might see a way more civil suits and or maybe criminal suits against black men what's going on when it comes to assault and everything. So, man, watch yourself because, hey, man, either you're gonna pay or you're gonna go to jail. Simple as that.
No, because the only reason why I brought up P Diddy's name, I know that we're not talking about P Diddy, is because they saw that money grab. That's why I was like, that's why I said he don't know what he did. I promise you, he messed it up for a lot of people. And I'm talking about you gonna hear some. I won't be surprised soon. You're gonna hear something about Kevin Hart too. Somebody say he assaulted me. I won't be surprised. That's what I'm saying because the simple fact is that he settled, and remember there was no criminal charges, so a lot of these women think it's an opportunity right now to take advantage of these men. Even though these men ain't doing anything, if they just don't want their name to be messed up, they'll go ahead and settle. Yeah, I understand P Diddy had records under his name, and we can look at the court documents. We can look up all these information about they have evidence on P Diddy. But let's keep it real. P Diddy have strong lawyers. Like honestly speaking, he have strong lawyers. So he could have got off if he wanted to. But for him to do what he did because he didn't want to deal with the legal aspect of it, it put it now it gave women a green light to go ahead. Let me go ahead and try to sue, and not even trying to get. Should I say, is it really dealing with that issue, Hakeem and Jordan, or this really a money grab? It seems like now they talking about they coming for money. They're not trying to put these men in prison.
I think it's a money grab, and I can see in the level like the Kevin Hart Tyson case situation. Kevin Hart feels that Tyson is trying to extort him for cash and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, it's like hopefully it don't come to that levels, but it might be a possibility of if all these women are trying to get some of these money grabs. I hope I'm wrong, but I can see as a level is maybe the you might see all these more allegations come out and everything, but you might see if some of these women don't have the certain evidence and everything, I can see sometimes a level of women maybe try go to the level of try to extort some of these men for assault for a cash grab and everything. Hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully if I'm wrong, but it might come to that level, and that's the level I don't want to see because you might see in a preview of what's going on with the Tasha K and Kevin Hart situation. Go ahead, King.
But I'm gonna have to agree with both of y'all, and especially you, Ron. Some of this stuff is a money grab, but it's so sensitive that it's dangerous for us to speak about this in a way that both sides are not going to get hurt. Me being a man, I know what it feels like to be accused of something you have not done, and then try to exonerate yourself, and people still think you did it. You know what I mean? And then these things are happening to people, and these people's lives are damaged. They can't never go back. Look, Jonathan Majors is over with. His life is over.
Yeah, he
Louis
lost a big bag.
Big Bag, Louis C.K., Travis Smiley. What's the guy who was a lot of these guys who've been accused, and when you look at the case, it looks a little bit, this doesn't look right. This doesn't look like he did it. They can't never go back to work again. You know what I mean? And when the receipts come out like they didn't do it, they say, oh, what's up? You remember Chingy? Sydney Starr lied on that man, and his career was damaged ever since. They won't even book the man. And she completely said, I lied. And she profited off of it, and nobody did nothing. He didn't go to jail. He didn't get touched. He didn't do nothing. But his career and his life been good. Only God kept him from doing anything wrong to Sydney Starr. So we need to make sure when you standing on business about this, you make sure this thing is correct. Even proven not guilty, these brothers will still have a stain on them 100%. And Joe don't hurt him. What is the passage said in the Bible? The sins of a father will transfer to the son. Your last name is everything. You got to walk on the tightrope. One little smudge will ruin everything for generations to come. Back in the biblical days, when the kings had their problem, they erased you from history. There's people right now we'll never know of because they was erased from the books of text. They was dumped somewhere and they said, we will never speak this person's name again. We seeing that now in real lifetime.
Man, that's facts with no cap on it. Because at the same time, though, I keep saying, man, that man, we gotta protect ourselves, and I'm very strongly and animated on that because man tends to not be tempted, especially black men. We tend to walk out here like everything, the careless of the world, like nothing's gonna happen to us because what we do in the dark ain't gonna come to the light. But as you can see, it is coming to the light. But that's why I say, but my only issue with these women is to me they're not trying to get criminal justice. It's like they're trying to get money out of it. So that's why sometimes like, I don't know if that person really did what he did to you. Even with the Cassie situation, if you knew that he did what he did to you, why try to get the money? Put him in jail. You got all the evidence, don't you? Right?
Mm-hmm.
It didn't seem like it. Kevin Hart, same thing. You saying he doing all this thing to his assistant? Why didn't y'all try to put him in jail? That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just what do you want out of the deal? Especially when Tasha K asked for extortion, trying to get that money, that $500,000. Like, come on, lady, come on. Look, if
You
you
know
don't
she
see
needed
what's
money.
going on here, I don't know.
She needed money because she still got to pay Cardi B still. She still got to pay that
No, they
that
say she
lady
hasn't
Morissette.
paid. They say she hasn't paid Cardi B yet. He hasn't
Yeah,
paid her.
yeah, and yeah, it's so I lost my train of thought. But yeah, it's like I said, I can see the level of women maybe can go to the level what Tasha K did with Kevin Hart was an extortion. But hopefully with Kevin Hart, you know, he I know he got some strong lawyers on him. You know, he really got the bag. And you know, Diddy should did what Kevin did and everything. Maybe counter well, Diddy should have counter sued, but with Kevin Hart, he will fight for his name. I'll tell you that because he's from, like I say, he built a lot. You know, he had his own media, I think it was media company here in the and here in Los Angeles and everything, and you know, and also he's a family man. You know, he'll fight for his name, he'll fight for his family, and like I say, Kevin Hart, he's not gonna play around. He's gonna fight to the hardest to make sure his name is clean.
But no, Tasha's done. Tasha's done.
It's
She's
over
done.
with for her.
Yeah,
But
she is.
I do want to
Mhm.
preference something. Do you remember a clip that Charleston White recently released where he talked about Malcolm X and Martin Luther King? You heard about that clip? Where they said the FBI had did a test, was following Malcolm. They said he was a saint. He didn't go out. He didn't party. He went home, prayed. He went in the hotel, prayed, and was talking to his wife. They was tapping his phone. Martin Luther King, and this is something, this is not allegedly. Go read Dr. Abernathy's book, where Michael, at each time they was going out partying and he was smashing mad chicks. This is a fact. They even tried to
Or you
stop
said
him.
Martin Luther King?
Yeah,
Dumb.
there's a point I'm getting. They tried to stop him from marrying a white lunch lady. The point that I'm saying is this. We have a lot of our brothers who are in the industry. They can't even find one slice of problem with them. Denzel Washington, Samuel L. Jackson, 30 years, no problem, no allegations. Brothers, when you get money, this is not the time to be an asshole. This is not the time to have some sort of narcissistic explosion. A lot of us who's never been in power abuse power, and we tend to abuse the people that are in close proximity. The problem is, where are the people of buffers to keep these people in check? Kevin Hart, listen in. We know Kevin Hart is a cheater. When that lady said that clip, the stuff, she wouldn't have been able to come out and say nothing if Kevin Hart was walking a clean rope. Tell me if I'm wrong, brother. You remember he had an allegation a couple years ago when his wife was pregnant. He's in a hotel.
But he
There's
always been like that. Kevin always been like that though.
he
He
is
always been like that.
he is, but now they're talking about this is somebody from your office. They repeatedly seeing you hooking up with chicks and doing this. If you was a saint and stay with that one woman you had, we won't hear nothing about these people.
But to
No,
me, I don't think his wife have an issue with it. You get what I'm saying? I think she knew. Because she even said, I think she said it on the blog recently. Tasha K didn't say it, but she said, she's like, I don't care if Kevin Hart impregnate somebody, allegedly. But I'm just saying, like, she knew, so she cool with it. Know what I'm saying?
that
If
is
a
true.
woman's cool with it,
But
who we to say something about it?
you're right though. But from a moral standpoint, and for people who believe in God, these people was married under God. These people are big influences in our community. Kevin Hart is a role model to every dark-skinned black kid or in the ghetto. He's from Philadelphia, one of the worst places ever. So when they see this type of behavior, he's a millionaire and he's allowed to cheat and do all of this. A lot of other kids coming up under him thinking, hey, it's okay. No, that's not the right type of black man we need to be representing us. I don't want that type of dude to be plastered all over the place and black kids are saying he's a millionaire, he's able to be a repeated cheater, and he's a sexual deviant. No, brothers. I want people who's like your dad, like my dad. Went to work every day, came straight home, sat in front of the house, drunk beer, got drunk, fell asleep, and everybody had to pick him up and go in there. Didn't go out and cheat, didn't beat on his wife. He went home and prayed. Some days he put on a suit and went to church. Some days he didn't.
I would say this, I can, but some of these celebrities like with Kevin Hart, there's low to temptation out there in these streets,
Oh,
in these big streets. And to me, some of these celebrities wasn't talk about, the level of temptation that's gonna come to them, especially with like a Kevin Hart, who was one of the biggest comedians out there and everything. So that's gonna be lows and heavy lows of temptation out there for him, especially living in the city he lives in here, Los Angeles and everything. And I think for him, I think he was never taught of the level of how to handle temptations like that. Because I think majority of black men don't. It's like that. Don't when it comes to, if you have a certain amount of money, certain type of fame, this really be school to the level of temptations out there because there's always gonna be women, coming at you, trying to get in your room, wanting to get to know you, trying to sleep with you, trying to have your kids and everything. And I don't think that's really taught about the level of temptation.
Not only that, but I was gonna go into too because remember, like I keep saying, we come from a scale right now, so we small bottom. Wait till when we hit the big level hitters. I'm talking about when we really hitting them. When we interview big name people, we touring, we having our own shows, live shows, and all these other things. Hakeem, It's not gonna be easy said and done. I promise you. You're gonna probably be married at the time. You want to talk about, oh no, I'm turning this girl down. One day, me and Jordan turn around, like, yo, where Hakeem at? Oh, we saw him over there with some chick. You get what I'm saying?
Hey, hey, my,
It
hey, my,
happens.
hey, my
Go
wife.
ahead.
Hey, once we get to that day, my wife gonna be my assistant. So she said
You,
she'll be ready.
and
I'm
listen,
just saying, it
and,
happens.
and listen. I like that you say that because it's going to be a woman who's going to manage the office, who going to run the day to day. You say, I wouldn't do that if I was you. This is when you have a woman in your life, they keep you in check. So you are right. Listen, Ronnie, I'm not telling you, and both of y'all are right. There is temptation. We can fall short, but if you value your if you value your respect, and this I want to read what Wahase said. Hakeem, celebrities never asked to be role models for kids
Yeah, that
that
is.
are
That's a
parent.
fact. Yep, that's a fact. They never
Why?
ask.
You listen. This was a person with a seasoned answer. Only an articulate person can speak this. You are 100% correct. But the problem is, celebrities are role models for the parents. This is why the kids see them as role models. You know what I mean? And you are 100% right. That is a big problem. Who we need to set role models for the parents, and to set that the role models for the parents used to be people in the neighborhood who had something going on, but they moved out the neighborhood. The doctors, the lawyers, the plumbers, the fitters who used to stay in the neighborhood, open up businesses, open up this, who used to be married 30, 40 years and there was no scandal coming them. Those were the role models. The firefighters and stuff like that. So we've been so conditioned to look at celebrities, and we even base our life and relationships on them. For us, I would love, we get to a certain point, our wives are running a day-to-day operation. When it's people coming to talk to us, and it's women particularly, because men will handle the men. It has anything to do with women, or women in our circle would say, hold on, we'll handle these for you fellas. I say that's woman business. You want to work with us, you got to go through his wife, my wife, or his wife, and they running the business equally. They're the CEOs. We working for the company. That's how it's supposed to be. Because we don't want no problem. We don't want no problem. And we don't want to fall short. We don't want to fall sickly. And this is why having a good woman on your team stop you from doing a lot of things. It says being a grown, mature man means saying no to temptation when the situation arises. 100%. That sounds like a man who's married. What he just said, that what Joe don't heard him to say. That's a married man said that. That's a married man can say something like that. A seasoned, intelligent man with kids.
But the thing is, I can't tell somebody what and what not to do within their marriage, because there's some people that have marriage agreement where the wives would tell their husband, "Go out there, do your thing, but don't come back home making me look bad." That way, you never hear nothing about like come on, LeBron James. You think LeBron James not out there doing his thing? You will
I,
not hear about it, but you don't know because he
I'm,
know how to keep things under hush hush
I ain't
to
gonna lie
keep
to you.
him in man. We don't
Hey,
know.
hey,
I'm
there
being
was one
honest. We don't
video.
know.
There was one video. I think it was last year, year before last. There was some group shot getting that he was running. He was running so bad he got down the escalator and slide down and everything. He
That
was
I'm trying to
running.
tell you, but do you think he did that all his career? Like, come on, he know
But
how to respect his marriage and he respect his wife, and not gonna put slander on her name. He's not gonna do it.
you know how much money LeBron has been able to make because he kept one woman and had kids with that one woman?
Of course, over $1 billion.
And having a lifetime deal with Nike.
Yeah, over a
Lifetime deal
billion
with Nike.
dollars.
You got
Yes.
to be clean as a whistle. Dwayne Wade can't get that.
No, he can't.
Two different scenarios. Listen, let's also give a shout out to Ray Allen, because Ray Allen he's a good brother. He's been married to his wife, respectful. He stay out of, and he also is a black man who support kids with disability because his son has a disability. I gotta highlight these things don't get talked about. You feel me? Chris Boss is another person who's been married to his wife. That has been. There's no stories of him cheating and stuff like that. So there's grown men who do not harbor temptation like Dwayne Wade. Dwayne Wade is a deviant. I just want you to know that. So you are right about temptation. I feel bad for Kevin Hart, but then I don't. This aligns to who he is as a person. When I see no photos of him a couple years ago, his wife was pregnant. You in a hotel with a John. Your wife pregnant. You couldn't wait until she dropped 6 weeks to tap that ass again? And listen, a woman made me think about that sometimes. Oh, you that thirsty?
He
He
probably
not thirsty,
he
man.
ain't
He
thirsty.
get
He was probably that drunk, and his boy wasn't around him.
and
And the
take
thing is, you got also too. You got to have a strong, tight group of circle too.
That ooh.
And Kevin said that too. Like I said, if your boy's not around, and you got all these women, yo, usually your boys will kind of help you out. You got a tight circle when it comes to temptation. Now, I'm just saying.
You listen. I'm a add on that. You need to have the right type circle. You can't be a single man, a married man, hang around a bunch of single men. That's bad mix. Unless you know what I mean. You got now, mind you, if you're a single man trying to strive to do better, you will hang around people who are going to strive. I'm trying to get married. That's why I'm hanging around married men. I'm trying for them to get me ready. I said I'm trying to get married. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like how a kid go to a candy. I'm trying to get married. I'm trying to jump the broom this year. I'm trying to jump the broom. Hallelujah.
I can't just go ahead. Marriage not that hard, man. Just propose to a woman.
I
Bomb done.
listen. Whew, as you said, I'm
Yeah.
scared, but I'm trying to get.
Exactly. So you're not
I'm
trying to get
scared.
married. You
I
say you
am.
scared. How you gonna say you trying to get married but you scared, man?
Listen.
No, man. If you
I,
want to get married, a man can get married. It's not that hard. All you gotta say, woman, marry me. That's it.
no,
People be thinking marriage is hard. It's not hard to get married. You know what
but
I'm saying? It's hard to find someone that's gonna stay committed to you.
that is true, and this is
That's
why
the
I got
hard
to
part.
take the necessary steps so I can prepare myself for a long marriage. I'm doing the calisthenics. I'm doing the cardio. I'm doing the pumps so I can be ready. You know what I mean? So
Cause,
I could be.
cause, cause I can right now. You can go overseas right now and you can get a wife right now.
That is
Right
true,
now.
but we
I
have a
promise you
language
that.
barrier.
They don't really care. You can get a wife right now.
No, 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 no. I need.
But I'm saying, like, my thing is, if you really want to get married, you want to get married. Right now, you're trying to find somebody that's gonna be fully committed to you and
That is,
also the purpose you're trying to put out there.
but
It's
I'm an
not marriage, not the
individual.
issue.
I
Go
need
ahead.
somebody I can be able to talk to. I ain't gonna lie to you. I need somebody.
But no,
I
but I'm just
do.
saying. But I'm
You're
just
right
bringing
there.
that from that aspect, from that cap, because guys be like, "Oh, I'm trying to get married. I'm trying to get." I say, "No, you're not. You're just trying to find somebody that want to be fully committed to you." Because at the same time, you could get married. All you gotta do is just go overseas, find somebody that don't speak English at all, and
No,
be like,
no,
"Mommy,
no.
let's," and she gonna say, "Yeah,"
I
because she
can't
want that
do
United States card. So she's gonna be like, "Yeah." So it's not that hard. You give to even Jordan smiling because you know
And
I'm
they think
telling the
you and you
truth.
think I'll say, oh yeah, he's rich. He's gonna take care of me. Yes,
Yeah, she
yes.
gonna take care of me. Exactly. So, but anyhow, we got to move on to the next topic because we got a lot of topics today. So go ahead, Jordan, do your thing. Shout out to Natasha Vincent, man, the
Natasha Vincent,
queen of the house.
Queen.
And she is. Yes, she is. All right, we got another topic. You know, I found this trending on TikTok and everything. And this goes about, you know, the question is there a certain age should you leave your parents' house? Because there was this was auntie went viral. Tell like I said, she had like a boyfriend in the house, and the kids have a problem with that. And then she was saying like, you know, hey, you know, so you might do whatever you want to. You know, you're 30, 35 years old. You know, you 30 something years old. So I don't know why you here and everything. You know, like you should get your stuff. She was trying to say you got your stuff situated and got your own apartment in the house and everything. But you know, it was trending on TikTok, and also I saw it was trending on Worldstar and everything. So I think it's a good conversation to talk about. So go ahead and play the video after that. We're gonna chop it up.
Girl, I'm so tired of mom. Every time I turn around, she got her boyfriend up in this house. Oh my god.
What you saying? You don't like that your mama
always here.
What you saying, niece? You don't like that your mama always got her boyfriend over there?
No, I'm tired of that. Like,
let me tell you something.
I want to see him all in the kitchen when I'm in the kitchen.
Yeah, but your mama's
bathroom,
your mama's a grown damn woman, and all of you guys are grown, really, niece. You and your brothers, all y'all 35, 36 years old, still living with your damn mamas. Still living with your damn mamas. If your mama want to have somebody all up and through her house, she can have a man all up and through her house. See, you damn kids, see, y'all think just because a woman get older, that we don't have no needs, that them needs are gone, honey. Older women still got needs, honey. You think just because your mama's 60 years old, those needs to be loved on and cuddled is gone. Your mama still got the needs to be loved on and cuddled, and you motherfuckers still living with your mama at 37. How old is BB? BB Jr. 39. Y'all still living up there under her damn roof, ain't paying shit. Y'all need to get the fuck on out her damn house. She can have who the fuck she want. That's fine. She should be able to walk butt ass naked in her house. Her ain't her damn man. If she want to walk butt ass naked in her house, that's her damn right. Oh my God. You grown ass kids need to get your lives together, get yourselves a nice person, and get the fuck on out her damn house. Oh my God, that's wrong with y'all. All the demands y'all putting on my sister is fucked up. It's whatever. That's her damn house. She can be with who the fuck she want to be in her damn house. I heard you won't even talk. Your New Year's resolution in 2024 needs to be to get your shit together and get the fuck out your house. Okay. Can't stay there forever. 39 and 30, 40 years old still living with your damn mama. That's ridiculous. She a grown damn woman. All right. Tell you, get your shit together in 2024. I heard you. Good.
I don't know. Our auntie knows how expensive it is out in these streets right now because they ain't
Afflicted.
like it in 1970s and 1980s now. 1990s
I was just about to
now.
say that. Good.
But go ahead. I was just saying, like, I don't think she knows that. But go ahead, fellas. What's
No,
your take?
no, because some people come from the old fashioned days. Go out there and let my kids go out there and survive. Method. A lot of the old school people does that. You know what I'm saying? That what happened to me, Hakeem, and probably you, Jordan, as well. We always taught like you got to go out there and you got to survive. Yes, that is true. Especially as a man should go out there and he have to survive. However, like Jordan said, beautifully said, we live in a day and age where now inflation is very high. The cost of living just in Miami alone, Jordan, just one bedroom apartment in Miami is 2,100. That's just one bedroom. That's in Miami. I'm not going to LA, Atlanta, New York, who I have a friend of mine who do stay in New York, and it's 2,500. One bedroom. Now to live in that type of cost of living, that mean your employment has to be high. Whoever you're working for has to meet the mean of you sustaining that lifestyle to live in those type of pretty much to live in whatever you try to live in. So if you make, let's say, I'm gonna just say in the average, because they say the average black man make what, like 45 a year. So compare to that, Jordan, I won't have nothing in the refrigerator. Compared to rent, electricity, cable, car note, car insurance, health insurance, you name it, Jordan, I will never have nothing. I will probably be eating McDonald's probably once a week. So that I'm saying, these women, it's true. You should be able. To me, I don't think no man should be living in their parents' house over the age of 40. However, I just remember I said, however, we live in a time of age where now some people that do live in their parents' house in the age of 40, they taking care of their parents to their parents' home. Not only that, they're gonna own the home after their parents are gone. So there's a lot of things that come up to that. But my thing is, I think we in today's society we need to stop living for people and start living for ourselves. I think that's what's happening in today's society. We living for other people, and we living to say, okay, I'm doing what society want me to do, and now not all the time society is wrong. I can tell you right now, Jordan, in downtown Miami, there is a lot of young homeless kids out there, our age, because they was taught you need to go out there and you need to go out there and survive. Some of the people don't have mental illness; they literally out there because they don't have no place to go. So that's the issue we always face in the black community, and I think that's the issue needs to stop because other cultures are not doing that. They're allowing their kids to stay at home as much as they can to get their life together so they can build something, or they find somebody they can spend their life with and help them get a home. But in our culture, the black culture itself, we quit to kick our kids out, and now they out there on the streets. That's all I gotta say. Go ahead.
Ooh. Now I need Natasha to chime in on this one because we need to talk about this from a perspective that we got to understand. Now, all y'all know I'm a foreigner. Foreigners do things a little bit different. Some foreigners who immigrate to places like Canada and the U.S. still keep certain traditions. The Indians and the Chinese, for one, especially Koreans and stuff like that, their parents, the kids still live with their parents. You still take care of your parents. They still live with you. Indians, they still live with their kids up until they die. You get married, and then the mother and them moves in with you. This is something I've seen be plenty times living amongst Indians and even Somalians and Eritreans and stuff like that. Now, the Black American concept is you got to go fend for yourself. I remember back in the days when Caribbean girls could not leave the house unless you got married. I remember this vividly. You could not move out the house unless somebody moved you out and was paying bills. I remember this was a lot of Caribbean families. Even if you had got pregnant and the guy left you, the parents would still take care of the kid, but you couldn't move out until you got married. That has changed now. Most Caribbean families still follow this notion. I tend to only see Black Americans, and I say this with a heavy heart, and some whites, who said, hey, you're old enough, you have to leave. Not building no nest egg, not building no structure, you know what I mean, stuff like that. You still got some white boys who still stay with their parents because they're inheriting everything. That house you see that is triple families live there, they live there and kids will go off to college, go overseas, come back. It's still their house. I think there's a notion that you staying with your parents brings a negative connotation because there's some people who are not doing anything. But that doesn't mean that is not there. There's people staying at their parents' house for many reasons. Why I say it's okay for the kids to stay with parents while saving money to move out and to get a better education or career. Yes, but we shouldn't push our kids out when they're not even. Some of these kids, sometimes it takes a person up until they're 40 to get something right. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, I think some of the issues with some of our Black Americans is they could be, jealous of the child and everything, or just like maybe the back where their parents did, maybe they moved out their parents on 16, 17, they got this up situation together and everything. But the thing is like that was back in the 70s, 80s, 90s, and 90s and early 2000s and everything. Now we're here in 2023, as since there's some you try to file application for an apartment and everything, and you got to make a income that has you got to make an income that make at least two incomes. That one income doesn't work no more. If you're looking for like a one bedroom, or especially a one bedroom, you need two incomes. That's majority how it works here in America, especially these big cities. So now we at the time, it's like if you want to get your own apartment, you're gonna have, you need at least two incomes in there. So you need two people living there. I don't know if you guys it's me, that's telling me you need to find you a boyfriend, or girlfriend, or husband or wife or something like that. Because we're in a situation like that. And also if you're trying to buy a house and everything, the interest rates are up and everything, and property taxes are up as well. So around this time, the housing crisis is just starting everything. So it's like I said, it's not the right time to buy a house right now because the interest rates is up. They up to like 8%, 9%, 10%. And also property taxes are going to be high as well. So a lot of these, some of like I say, our generation, many millennials and Generation Zs, they really try to be smart about it and say, hey, maybe I can save my parents' house, save something on the car, or save up to get an apartment, or save up to get a house and everything. Because to me, that's a new thing right now, especially the Black Americans, especially our older generation, in the 50s and 60s and everything. Lucky my family, if you need help, aunties, uncles and everything, you can stay with us a little bit. You can back up your feet and everything. I might put, you can pay some type of bills and everything, or you need help putting some money into the pot, to do what you need to do. We can do that and everything. I just didn't like with the video how what the auntie was saying like that, because she was right about the mother can do what she want to do and everything, But at the same time, the mother knows just how hard it is for how the younger generation it is to people to get a car, get a house, and get an apartment and everything. So I'm pretty sure, she probably got some. Well, I don't know. So hopefully she got some smart kids that's trying to save up so they can do their own things right now. But or they just waiting it out for like 6 months to a year till everything calms down because, like I said, inflation is real, yo. Like I said, um, housing market is bad. Grocery, gas, all that type of stuff is bad right now. So it's I just feel like us as generation, millennials, we just very very hard situation right now. Luckily for me, I have a good job. My wife, she has a side business, has a good job, and about to have a baby pretty soon, and we're there right now. We're maintaining a pretty good life. We work hard for it. It's not easy, but we make sure we maintain what we need and everything. A lot of people don't a lot of people don't have something like that. I just wish we will see more of stuff like that. But yeah, I'm okay with kids, staying there, if they need to save on stuff, and so save on stuff and a house, a business, an apartment, whatever they need. It's if the child has to stay in the parent house to the 25, 26, 30, 35, or something like that. Or also, situation might happen and everything. Anything can happen. The child might lose their get evicted from an apartment, and might lose a house and everything. And you should make sure that your child's always welcome to come home if they need any help or anything. It always should be like that. And especially in our lower communities, 'cause I feel like in our lower communities, in the Black Americans, it's not really ringing like that. We just kick them off and say, "Hey, do what you need to do." But it's a different time from our parents was till here 2023 are we here today and everything. We, like I said, if our child needs help on something, really, they need to move back. So move back because they've been kicked out from somewhere they can't, or try to build their credit like that. Make sure to help them do that because you try to pass it on to your kids and to your generation, and it's very very important to do like that. If you don't do that, we won't be having successful Black community as me, Hakeem, and Roddy House. We want to see our Black community. We want us to thrive and everything. So it's very important to make sure our kids are good, our kids are straight, and anything that's messed. And if life happens to them, because it can happen anytime, any day, anytime, any day. They always better to come home and they need to rebuild on something. Let them rebuild. If you got to take a couple months, a couple years, hey, you gotta make sure your kids is okay.
Yeah, I know Hakeem gonna go on. He gonna go and talk about the Thompson Vincent point. Shout out to Kendall. No, but that's what I'm saying. Now, when it comes to women, it's totally different from men. They say men is supposed to be out there more to survive than women. Women should supposed to stay at home until she find her significant other, or like on the Thompson Vincent say until she's married. So they can stay at home as long as they want. So I understand for the aspect of women, but when it comes to men, they say they want men to be out by the age of 18 to go out there and survive. I know, but I'm saying we live in a different generation now than it was back then. Back then, it was more jobs, there was more security than it is today. Even though they say there's a lot of jobs out there. Just recently in California, they said they're cutting down like what, Pizza Hut delivery drives now.
1,200.
So think about it. So the people that are out there that got their own place now they cutting their jobs out. How the hell they Jordan, how they supposed to be surviving out there in California? It's gonna be more homelessness now in California because they
Yeah.
cutting jobs. Go ahead, Jordan.
That's true. Yeah, that's a great point. And the thing is, it's like it's here. It's very competitive out here in California to compete to find jobs. It's very hard to get a job and really compete because out here in California, especially Los Angeles, you really got to compete out here. If you don't compete, you're gonna end up homeless just like that. Go ahead, King.
Now I tell you, no, and then when we go on White House point, I got something on his point as well. When you're talking about the parents should be talking about their kids because the world don't have mercy on them. That's why it's my job to work hard now so it can be easier for them. That's my point. But go ahead, King, because I know you're going to talk about the Thompson business.
So all your points is 100%, but let's talk about culture. Culture is a big thing. My cousin is 44, never married, no kids, and still lives at home with her mom. She's there until she gets married. That's culture. Black American culture, You're not a man or a woman if you don't have your own place. That's Black American culture. I'm telling you something that I've heard in my culture. They don't even look, you're not functioning until you're able to buy a house and you do this. And we're talking about other cultures where the parents and the grandparents move into the house to help raise the family. Here in America, we don't think like a village. It's self-preservation. This is why women would judge a man who lived with his parents, overlooking his culture. A Chinese woman would look at a Chinese man and expect his parents to be living with him. Same thing with an Indian. She understands coming into, she's a part of an ecosystem. Most women I used to hear, oh, I can't go to I'm not going to go to your mama house. She might hear me scream. I need to be the ruler of my own house. That's culture. What she said is something that's been passed down. You know what I mean? And being tough, and I'm going to pass this, being tough leads to a lot of these kids who has no empathy. You know what I mean? We raising a lot of cold people, and I understand when you say be tough and to be tough, and I understand the world is hard, but we can't 100% raise our kids like that. We have to make life easy for them, and not say easy to the point, but we have to make life easy for them, but give them the principles and the basics for them to live functioning. You know how they say in basketball, and Jordan, you could come on this. Some of the best basketball players who are not athletically good, but they're best because they follow the principles. You know what I mean?
And doing the fundamentals too.
That's what the fundamentals. When you understand the fundamentals and you follow the fundamentals, you do great. Larry Bird, a lot of these other people, and I'm talking about the fundamentals of life. You teach a kid how to work. Tell him to go to school. Not telling him, get your ass out there and go get it.
And also, one word is like I said, depend on yourself. And that's what I'm gonna tell my, my daughter. Like I said, you work as you see as you me and your mother doing. We work better together instead of by
Thank
yourself.
you.
We are better together, and then it's to work by yourself because you try to work by yourself. It's gonna be extremely hard.
The lone wolf theory.
Exactly.
Now that, but nobody never talks about it. You know, Jeff Bezos used to live with his parents, right? Now he's one of the richest men in the world.
Nobody talks about it.
Nobody talks about it. Over there in Coral Springs, he used to live with his parents in the basement.
In the basement. While he was building his business.
While he was building his business. And look, now his parents set for life. His generation is set for life. That's why this is the reason why I told you that our culture is messed up, Hakeem and Jordan. Because you knocking somebody down because they can't find themselves, but later on when they able to find themselves, they may do some serious business in the world. And you know not only that, but Hakeem, even though back then, even though people don't even talk about, even in the 1940s and the 50s, even in the 60s, the kids used to be at home with their parents.
Yes, yep.
And the kids used to inherit their parents' household, like the neighborhood or the house or the community. They used to inherit that because they understand the principle of making sure your kids are around.
Well, I say women don't want to go to your childhood bedroom for love.
Hey, why? That's cap.
That's cap, but why?
That's cap for real. That's cap.
If they're not gonna go to the bedroom, then are they gonna go to the park?
Or
they gonna go out or the porch outside? Because listen, there's a lot of video on Pornhub and X videos of them at the park and stuff. I take walks at the park. I see a lot of rubbers out there.
And I'm saying, man, them women don't be why you already know that them women don't be caring. Why they really don't be caring. And now that women have fetishes too, so they be like, yo, let me see your childhood bedroom.
Yeah.
So you never know what goes to a woman's mind. That's why I say we can't be too judgmental on these women because they more freakier than us.
Yeah, and look at this from this point. Most women have to get their own place because they have no choice to. Some women don't have the luxury to go stay at their parents' houses. And let's be honest about this. I'm gonna say this, and this is gonna hurt. In Black America women favor the sons more than the daughters. They kick the daughters out and keep the sons at home. That's just a fact. So
yeah, that's a fact.
Jealousy.
jealousy. So most women have to get their own place. So they have to mirror that and say, oh, you got to get your own place. But this is what I got a problem with. Instead of dealing with a man who stay at his mama house, you sleep with a man who live with his wife.
And not only that, but I was talking to a friend of mine about this too, Hakeem. You know, majority sometimes the women that have their own place, majority of them be in debt.
Mm-hmm.
They be using credit cards to survive. They don't talk about that. You get what I'm saying? Like it's certain thing that's going on within our community. Because I can only speak for our community, which is the black community. I can't really speak for no other community. But it kind of show you that these are the type of stuff that's going on because the parents teach their kids to go out there because the world's not gonna be merciful to you. Just go out there and survive. However, they going out there to survive. Now they're causing themselves to be in a whole financial issues. Because I hear Dave Ramsey every single day. Somebody always call him like, hey, Dan Ramsey, man, I can't pay this mortgage. I can't pay my rent. I can't pay my car note. I'm on a fine line. My car about to get repossessed. I'm about to get that eviction notice. And now people don't understand too, Hakeem and Jordan. Remember the moratorium when it came to the housing, or when it
Yeah.
came to the situation with the pandemic where people was not paying their bills because the simple fact is a lot of these apartment complexes like nah hold it or this situation like that because we were living with the because of the C-19 situation. However, now that things being up, they say in Atlanta, a lot of people. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong with the numbers, but I think it's close to like 40% of people gonna be evicted next year
That's a
in
fact.
Atlanta.
That's a fact. You
And
know
That's
the, and
crazy.
half of and half of those houses and those apartment complexes, Hakeem and Jordan, women.
Yeah, because the majority of women living in Atlanta.
Yep.
But I could be wrong with the numbers, but I think I'm very close with it. Go ahead, Jordan.
No. That's true and everything, and also and not paying student loans as well. That's gonna hurt you. Leaning on Joe Biden, Joe Biden until you're gonna take care of
Messy,
student loans.
messy Joe, and he want to go for another term.
Yep.
You'll be out
So
your rabbit ass mind.
so hey man, it's like I said, it's tough out here, yo, and we just gotta be there for more of our kids, especially when we get to the adults, because when they're, even though they might, children might need us, when they're in their, toddlers, teens, but they need us a lot more to get into adults and everything because, as us, as parents, we have a lot more wisdom on how to move and everything, how the economy works, how life works. And when our kids becomes adults, we definitely need to be there. Like I said, when the kids come to adults, you are still a parent. You still got parent your kids. I feel like sometimes in our black community we forget that when you get older, say, okay, you're an adult now, go do what you do. No, as long as your kids here, as long as you still here, you're still a parent. Until you die, you are still a goddamn parent.
No, but this is my thing. The only time you kick somebody out of the house, I'm being honest, if you see the child ain't really doing nothing, he's just home playing video games. Like I can't say he's not in school, he's
Yeah.
not working, he's not trying to build nothing. He just pretty much laziness. Then I be like, yo, it's time to go. That's why I think that's when it's the right time to kick somebody out because now they're taking advantage of the opportunity. But if you see someone that's actually trying to do things within themselves and trying to build, like you say, trying to get the credit score up, trying to buy a home, trying to build for a family, trying to find a day significant other so they can actually move out, or even going to school and trying to graduate, trying to finish. Because some people still try to go out there and get their masters and their doctorate, which is really, really good. So that's why I say it kind of makes sense. See, Joe don't heard him say I left at 17, but if I could go back, I would have stayed long. Yeah, I would have stayed longer. Fact. But I would say some people, I understand their situation in their life, because some people do have hardship at home. So they be
Yep.
like, I'm out. So I understand that concept of the game. But to me, I think you should do stuff for yourself and not stop doing stuff for people. I think people are doing stuff for people, and that's why I always put them in the ditch. Go ahead, Akeem.
I want to raise my kids to the point when they're ready to leave. When they say, Dad, I'm going to go to Europe. I say, I'll take you to the airport. I say, matter of fact, I'll fly to the first country with you and I'll leave you there and I'm out. I want to get them ready and teach them the fundamentals, get their mind right, get their money together, set some things up for them. We'll say, Dad, I think I'm ready to go out there on my own. I say, okay, you ready? I'll take you up there. You know what I mean? We're not going to push them out there when they're not ready. You know what I mean? And then we're not going to victimize them when they're making mistakes. And this is what we do too. A lot of girls get pregnant early. that's a mistake that set them up for failure for years to come. Because most parents, you get pregnant, they kick the girl out. Man, you're gonna have to go to the shelter and go get you some housing. Or we not watching your baby. You was effing, you gotta take care. We a village. We ain't supposed to put them out there. God knows what would have happened to my sister if my family, we didn't stuck by her. And thank God every day that my nephew was here. Thank God every day. My sister's a lieutenant right now. My sister's a lieutenant. That's a testament of a village. You know what I mean? And we trying to get my nephew ready. We not kicking. We want him to get ready when he ready to go. He ain't ready. We want him to be mentally ready, has the aptitude to go out there and work. He see our work ethic. He adopted. He shows us good money handling skills. When he say, "I think I'm ready to go out there," fuck it, we'll set the apartment up for you. You know how to pay the bills? Go ahead. So don't kick your kids out. Get them ready and let them leave the nest when they're ready. It's same thing with birds. When the birds start eating and they start flapping their wings, when they're ready to leave the nest, they'll leave on their own.
Good point. Facts.
And the thing is, it's like there's sometimes, it's like I said, when a child turns 8, 17, 16, 17, and 18, when they graduate and everything, the child might not know still what they want to do yet.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like there's sometimes, as, Black Americans, especially teens, they just realize it's like, if I don't find something so quickly, if I don't find a job, if I don't go to college, I'll go to the
Hey,
army,
Tequila.
my mom or my parents is going to kick me off already, something like that. Because I feel like, parents should have conversation about, really have detailed conversations about, what they want to do with their life. They don't have to be you got until you're 17, 18, and 19 to find out if not, I'm gonna kick you out all that type of time. Parents really gotta know how to give your children a plan of what they want to do, give them options of what they want to do. What's their what they desire to do. What's their passion to do, and just really find the details and find out what they do, because it could take a while when your kids find out what they really want to do and everything. You just gotta be there, show support and everything, but make sure they get a job, they working and everything. If you want to pay some type of bills, that's totally fine. But just really have a conversation with your kids of, hey, what you really want to do. Let's talk about a long term plan for it, or a short term plan for it, or maybe do have something like a side hustle, or find something on the side to do something until you find out what you really want to do and everything. Because it's really important to make sure you say your kids are right, because it just helps improve your next generation, and that would help our community. That would help our Black community really quick as well. Just want to say that.
Hey, Tequila.
Hey, Tequila.
Yeah, I had to say hey,
Tequila's in the building.
She in the building. She been gone. Flower, you been gone for a long time. I call her Flower because she be having a flower under her name, her emoji. You'll see it's in the rose and the sunflower. So I'm like, hey. No, but all you guys speaking fact, and I think these are the type of conversations that we need to have, and these are conversations people don't want to have, because the simple fact is some men gonna feel like they less of a man because they're still living at home. Some women feel like they less of a woman because they still live at home with their parents. And it's like, no, that what society tells you. And I had to learn that you cannot live for society. You gotta live for yourself, and you gotta know who pretty much. And I heard that, but you gotta live with you and your family and how y'all want to build things. Now, if a woman don't want to date you because you stay at home with your parents, I was gonna say the F word, but I'm not gonna say the F bomb. F her and keep it moving, because there's other women that understand circumstances and they understand the simple fact is, if you trying to get a home, you're trying to build something, trying to build a business, you know, stuff like that. And not only that, but there's another thing too. I don't like when people come on YouTube too. A lot of men be like, "Oh, you still live at home? You're a bum." But those same men still living at home with their parents, but they won't tell people that because they'll keep their mouth shut. Or if
Right.
hardship comes down, they back at home with their parents. And I know a content creator who mentioned that fact, and that's what I like about him. He said, "Hey, I lost everything. I moved back home with my parents. When I realized when I built myself right back up, I moved out, but yet I made sure my parents are still straight." And to me, that's the stuff I like to hear. I don't like to hear those other men that be like, "You a bum because you live at home with the parents." Now there's a lot of men, like I told you, Jordan. There's a lot of young men out here, and it's sad. I can't tell you, and it's
Yeah.
growing. It's not even stopping. It's
Oh my,
continuing to grow,
oh my God.
I
You
and it's
believe
talk.
you.
not foreigners either. Go ahead.
You go ahead.
No, I'm telling Jordan, it's not foreigner. I thought he was gonna say
I
something.
believe you.
We're not even talking about young men. I know a girl. I know a girl who's 28 and she's homeless. I don't know her personally, and I'm sitting here wondering what happened. And then I tried to talk to her to try to say, hey, like maybe we should try to get you somewhere because it's not safe out here. I really was like, hey, it's sharks out here. I said it's not safe. But she was like kind of like, oh nigga, like who is you? And I'm like, I'm worried about your safety because I know how men are. You know what I mean? You sleeping outside with your blanket and stuff. And I'm wondering like what could have happened where your parents kicked you out the house? Like, you know what I'm trying to say? And you're 28, you have no kids. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say this. Remember your story earlier about there's how kids might have foster parents and everything,
Yeah.
and then once you turn 16, 17, they'll kick you out because they already get paid and they move on to the next one as well.
Yeah.
That happens in a lot in our community as well.
No,
It's
Jordan, facts. That's true. Go ahead.
no, you're right, man. You're right. And I just think that it hurts to see this because you know what I mean, as we're getting thing, we're starting to see people, especially women, are very vulnerable to this stuff. The young men, they're vulnerable to a lot of these other stuff. And it's sad though too, because you know what I mean, and this is why I say we're a lot of us are very privileged and we gotta thank our mothers and fathers for giving us the fundamentals and instilling us to be very functioning adults. Because when I go walk at the park sometime and I see a lot of these young guys sleeping out there, and then they have girls there with them, they sleeping out there. And I'm like, damn. And you know what I mean? They look 20, 22, 25. And I'm like, wow. You know what I mean? And I just want to say, hey man, you don't want to go down there to Quick and go get you a concrete finisher job so you could probably put your girl in the room for the night, or you know what I mean, go do labor ready or something, like you know what I mean. And this is the misconception too, when some of these guys are homeless, some of these girls will leave their house to go be homeless with the man. Some of these girls got places to go. They want to go be homeless with their love. And I was like that. And if a real man would not want to put his woman in that situation, you should let her go if you can't provide for her. And you know what I mean. And that's why Tequila, you are right. We really are blessed that they set us up mentally for us to be functioning adults, and we need to pass that same thought process to our kids.
Facts I
That's
can.
real. That's real. That's some real talk, man. But like always, moving along to the next topic. Go ahead, Jordan.
All right, sir. All right, guys. This is the last topic on the day. And as you guys know, 2024 is right around the corner. So we got a good 2023. So this is the question for you guys. I might ask a question as well. And also for the chat, too. If there's anything you guys are expected to become for y'all, it could be a New Year's resolution for 2024. Ronnie, or how can it could be something for the show? It could be something personally for you guys, something like goals of achievement. So, what you guys are expecting for 2024? Because I know, I know for me, I have something, but what you guys expect for 2024? Also in the chat, what's your guys' New Year's resolution for 2024? Since the New Year's is a couple days away.
While I have one last point, he said when a parent kick their kids out, they know something you don't, which is true. You're
That
right.
is true. That is
That
true.
is true. But remember, I told you I would kick somebody out of the house if my kids would live with me if they're not doing anything productive. If they're just staying home, getting fat, watching video games, playing video games, watching TV, not doing anything that's trying to better themselves, and then I would kick them out and be like, no, you got to go out there. But if you actually doing something, I won't kick you out. That's just my own personal beliefs. People have their own way how they want to do things. And 2024, I think it's gonna be a more exciting year. Like I said earlier, 2023 was a smash hit, especially for the
Yep.
KI Culture Radio. We was able to connect with some new people. You see that now we're branding. We have T-shirts, coffee mug. The hats coming soon, guys. So guys, make sure
Yeah,
y'all
we
get that
still
when it comes out and drop. And make sure y'all go to that community tab because you already know we got the hat. No, we ain't got the hat, but we got the T-shirt. We got the coffee mug with Jordan always you. So well, it's been an amazing year, 2023. But now we're going on 24, and like I stated before, we're gonna do more interviews. Um, more new people to meet, hopefully get into even major, bigger platform. Because
yep.
right now, KI Culture Radio right now we're on Spotify, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitch, which was
Twitch,
good. That's
Kick.
launched. I'll say it again.
We on Kick too.
Are we on Kick too?
We
Are we
on
on
Kick.
Rumble? I don't know. Are we on Rumble?
We all Rumble. But I don't know if we got. I don't know if Rumble has that live feature where we can go live on it. But they automatically upload the episodes over there.
Okay, then so that's good. So that would say, look, we on Rumble, so we're gonna continue. And you say we're on Twitch too, not Twitch, but
Kick.
Kick. What's the other one? What's the other one? TikTok. We're not on TikTok yet.
We
No,
not
right?
on TikTok yet.
So
We
that would
don't
say
have
there's a
a
lot of things we're working.
yeah.
That would say there's a lot of things we're doing. We're working on. But my thing is I want to interview like more and more guests.
Yeah.
That's the thing I want because right now a lot of these platforms they're doing a lot of panels situation, and I was like, nah, I think it's good when you interview people. That's what I think, because then you see the realness of people. So that's why next year we're more focused on that is interviewing like more and more people that's local. I have homeboys that say they want to be on the show. I have relatives that say they want to be on the show. We're gonna bring them on.
Yep.
So OnlyFans girls that do OnlyFans, we're gonna try to
Yep.
put them on. Girls that do
Yep.
strippers, we're gonna try to put them
Pastors.
on. So pastors. Last time we had like people that, or especially because 2024 is mostly an election year, so we're gonna try to have politicians and income taxes coming out. I'm gonna try to talk to a good friend of ours. She was here before. I'm gonna talk to her again. She want to come back on the show to talk about how you get your taxes right. She's a financial advisor and she has her own financial firm. Hakeem, you already know we interviewed her. Hakeem and Joe, you interviewed her
Yeah.
before. So after she want to come on and talk about the taxes again, because we all heading the tax season, how people can save money on their taxes. Or if I'm gonna try to see if I know somebody too, bring different perspective. Have a woman and a man too. So that would say it's a lot of things that the KI Culture Radio is going on the next coming year. So it's gonna be fun, a lot of fun, and a lot of new things. And not only that, I built my own channel, which I used to promote KI Culture Radio. So that was good. But next year, it's pretty much made KI Culture Radio the biggest thing on YouTube. That's my New Year's resolution. If you ask me, is to make KI Culture Radio the biggest thing on YouTube. That's it. That's what I'm trying to work on. So I don't know. Hakeem, your turn.
Oh no, did Jordan, you went, did Jordan go?
No, no,
Jordan
no.
always go last.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. Let me go. Let me
Okay.
go. Yeah. Well, we'll go to Chaos Culture Radio, yo. Yeah, we're gonna get there. Like I said, we're gonna be very more entertaining. We definitely gonna get some interviews that you guys said we're not gonna get. I'm gonna work my best to get the interviews to get some people that we might see other that have maybe 20,000, maybe 10,000, 20,000, 30,000. I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna try my best. So we're gonna get them on here. Like I said, more pre-recordings for you guys, like we always do. We might switch it up with anything. Sexy Red TV, hey, welcome.
Sexy Red.
We love your content, sweetie.
Love
We
your
love your
concrete.
content.
She was getting at the passport bros the other day. I was
Yeah,
she was.
You like her messiness. Sexy Red TV is so messy.
But she's not messy. I mean, she might be messy a little bit, but she keep it kind of balanced in a way. She keep it balanced.
She keep it.
Nah, I'm messing with her. That was she laughing because she know.
Yeah.
Like,
she be going hard, boy, and they be mad at her because she be having facts and statistics. I was like, I can't say nothing.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, she said I'm not messy. No, she said what she says. She might cuss it out. She gonna say what she want to say, and she comes out with it. But yeah, just have more interviews. Upgrade. Like I said, probably upgrade our equipment and everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of stuff. Like I said, what we always do. As you guys have been following us, like I said, at first we was on audio. Now we come so far, we're just doing live shows, just being better, and trying to be better and everything. So yeah, it's definitely gonna work out and everything. Hopefully next year we like I said, we'll get monetized. Oh no, we're gonna get monetized next year for sure. That's for sure. And also just keep pushing content for our streaming services as well, because the more we be on all these platforms, the more we're gonna get seen, and then we gonna people be watching us and everything. Now, for the person for me personally, that's that year for me. I'm gonna have a child born in March and everything, so that's gonna be something amazing right there. So I'm waiting on being a good dad, continue to be a good husband, and yeah, man, I'm just very excited things for 2024, yo. So 2024, Chaos Culture Radio, personally for me, hey man, it's gonna be a fantastic year next year. That's what I'm looking at. Go ahead, Hakeem.
That was so beautiful, man. I'm almost in tears. You know what I'm saying? I want to thank
Oh,
Sexy
thank
Red.
you, Sexy Red. Appreciate you.
Yeah, I want to thank Sexy Red. Thank Natasha Vincent, all y'all who's been on this journey with us, and to come to this fruition. You know what I mean? And my biggest thing is, I would love to want this to be our permanent jobs. So you know what I mean, to for us to do this dream we love as regularly, and to be able to employ other people and to hire other content creators, and to give people job, and you know what I mean, and to you know what I mean, do movies and do this. And I've been praying to God. God has been spoken to me. I want to get married this year. I think I'm ready to get married. I'm married. I want to jump the broom. That's my new year.
Hakeem, people gonna be watching you now.
I know that. I know that. And
I'm just
I
saying.
got I got listen, I got y'all to keep me in check now. I got y'all to keep me in check now. But I wanna get married. I wanna be able to build this company with my friends, and be able to hire people and do movies. Especially I got a dream of doing a movie with Ken Dog, producing a movie with Ken and all this. So I praise God, and my biggest thing is I want to become a better black man. That's my top goal. I want to become a better black man in society. That's my number one goal out of everything, and strengthen my relationship with God on top of all the other things I got.
Yeah, how about you guys in the chat, man? What y'all plans on for the New Year's? Some people got New Year's resolution. Some people trying to lose weight. Some people trying to get a better job. Some people trying to get a better living situation. Some people looking for love, like Hakeem. Like some people are actually looking for love. So, like, what's y'all New Year's resolution in the chat? Because 2 more days, and I pray and I hope for the best for everybody. Because even though it's 2 more days, this be the last time where you'll be hearing some people be passing away when the new year is about to transition over. So to me,
Yeah,
you got to start now. Don't wait till tomorrow. Live life to the fullest. Prayers go out to my for my homegirl True. She just recently just lost her brother. So
yeah,
that's what I'm trying to tell you. It's tough out here, but when you realize that family is very important, that was pretty much what it's all about. But I'm not gonna lie, this year alone been so great. I was able, like I said before, I was able to meet so many different people within different spaces. I met up with Jay Prince, the president. He allowed me to help him out with his platform. So I appreciate that moment. He would teach me some things about when it came to podcasting and stuff like that. So I do appreciate him that. Tequila, he said, I want to be a healthier person in every aspect of my life. Facts. Let it be so, and let it be done.
praise God.
Yeah. So that was saying like people. That was saying people have goals. That was saying let people know what your goals in the chat are. All people, especially people over here, is all love, no negativity. Joe Nahur, he said to continue to grow in spirituality, support my family, and still have time to focus on me. Let it be so, and let it be done. You know,
All
Yes,
praises
sir.
due to Allah.
I'm saying like that was say you guys have been supporting this platform for the whole year, man. You don't understand the love, man. Cause I remember it was just one guy in the chat that was like
John Smith.
John Smith.
And
And
then
I
what's
still
the
to this
name?
day trying to figure who that is. I'm still trying to.
And we had earlier this year we had we missed her dearly. We had the Sousa. Shout out to the Sousa if she ever come
Yeah,
I
back.
don't know where she
just
been. I really
yeah.
don't know. I don't know what happened to her. I don't know. I don't even know how to reach her because she had Instagram. but then her Instagram got disabled. So I hope everything to her, everything's well.
Yeah,
You know, I send my healing and my love towards her because she was there too as at one
she
point.
was
But I don't know
there.
why. I was thinking about her the other day because I saw her on somebody replay, and then her name came up, and I'm like, damn, I don't know what happened to her. So I don't know. She just disappeared. You know, and I understand sometimes people take a break from social media. I get it. Take a break. You know, because but right now it's winding down, folks. And she said, thanks for the wrench. No problem.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Yeah, man. But I would say like, and you know, shout out to True too, because True used to come on the platform too. He used to
Mm-hmm.
come over here and you know, talk with us. Shout out to Nitish too. He allowed us to interview. Shout out to Thanos, who allowed us to interview him as well. Shout out to all
Thanos.
I'm Jordan, your friend, who came. You
Oh
know that
yeah,
name still.
Yeah.
Kevin Speedy.
Spivey, yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah, we gonna
Yeah, shout out
see.
to
I'm
him.
see if I can get him back on the show and everything. Cause yeah, man, he was really good.
Really
Yeah,
good.
shout out.
That
Yeah,
people actually still watch that video. That numbers continue
yeah,
to
Yeah,
go up every day. So people that was like people like that authenticity, and that's why I want to keep it at when it comes to Cal Culture Radio and make sure we don't lose that. Like we're doing it for the people and not for ourselves. Because I think when people start doing stuff for themselves, that's when they lose the value. But when you do stuff for people, the people ain't gonna let you down.
yeah. That's facts.
So I don't know. Yeah, and all that too. Shout out to the Susa, you know, and shout out to Bobby too, because you know, and
shout
not
out
only
to
that,
Bobby.
you said Bobby, and shout out to
Yes, sir.
Sherry Byrne too. Shout out to Sherry Byrne too and Scott because they've been very supportive too as well.
Yeah, love them. Wiz Kid, Bobby Bryant. I'm gonna have to change my last name to Bryant.
Oh man, but like always, guys, 85 thoughts for the last year because we out of here. Yeah, I'll see you guys next year. So I'm telling you, any final thoughts, guys?
Next year.
Yeah, man. For me, y'all, this I just can't wait, man. It's 2024, man. It's gonna be popping. It's gonna be exploding, man. We gonna get there, y'all. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
I love
Guys,
y'all and be safe.
exactly. Guys, as y'all go head on to next year, like always, New Year's Eve, guys, make sure y'all safe, drink. If you're drinking, drive safely. You know, drive safely because people gonna be out here acting crazy. Or you staying at home with your family, that's a good thing too. Or you out there in the streets, just be careful out there because you know how New Year's Eve always is when you go into the New Year's. Like always, thank you for tuning in to Cal Culture Radio, guys. Make sure on your way out, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and make sure you hit that notification bell on the right hand side. Remember, we do go live each and every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern time. And not only that, but also we were talking about adding another day. So we talking about that. So by next year we should have another day too. So it won't just be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. It will be another day added into that. But we just gotta find out each and every one's schedule, Hakeem and Jordan. But we'll talk about that later on. We'll let you guys know the details to that. And make sure y'all go to KL Culture Radio community tab. Remember, in the community tab, there's the KL Culture Radio t-shirt. Also, the KL Culture Radio coffee mug, the hat. We're working on it. We will let you guys know, like Jordan C, the love you display of the KL Culture Radio coffee mug. And also, Prince King book, Black Love. Come over here, support the platform like always. Shout out to the lovely Natasha Vincent,
Listen,
Tequila. Shout out to you, lovely Tequila. Shout out to Kendall, Bobby Bryan, Sherry Bryan, Sky. Shout out to Sexy Red TV.
oh
Shout out to
man,
Nightish. Shout out to
Mm.
Y High, man. Y High started to becoming now a follower of the brand. I mess with Y High. Shout out to Jordan O'Hurden who be honing down over there in the Twitch world.
Joe
Shout
don't
out to
hold
all
him.
them.
Assalamu alaikum.
Yes. Alaikum salam. And then shout out to Mr. Muhammad too that also support the platform. He's not here today, but he also
Yeah.
support the platform. Shout out to my brother. Shout out to Fresh Sound, Urban Noise. Shout out to Ray. Shout out to True Purpose. Shout out to everybody that also support the platform. Herman, even though Herman don't be in the chat, he do be supporting the platform. He be giving me like good He be trying to give us good topics. So shout out to him. Shout out to God is Forever. Shout out to all those people we interviewed this year. It was
Oh my God. Yeah.
amazing, amazing, amazing. So guys, if you don't have nothing to do on New Year's Eve, go back and watch some of the old Chaos Culture Radio interviews, man. There was some dope interviews. So if y'all don't have nothing to do, just go and watch some of the old Chaos Culture Radio interviews, man. Really, really dope interview. And you can see our Humble's beginnings.
Humble beginning. It's
you
about folk.
you know what I'm saying? So, guys, enjoy your New Year's, guys. Make sure y'all are safe. Hopefully see you guys next year. No, not hopefully. We will see you guys next year. We'll be right back on New Year's Day. Like always, thank you for tuning in to Chaos Culture Radio. We over and out.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace.